Michael Jordan has delivered countless unforgettable moments in his life, but this time the spotlight wasn't on a basketball court. It was inside a federal courtroom where the NBA legend took the stand and went head-to-head with NASCAR. Jordan testified for nearly an hour, and while it wasn't the most dramatic moment of the trial, it was revealing. It was honest, and at times it was surprisingly funny. This entire lawsuit began with Jordan, his 23XI Racing co-owners, and Front Row Motorsports accusing NASCAR of running an unfair system. In his own words, Jordan said, quote, "As a fan of the sport, it needed to be looked at from a whole different perspective. That's why we're here." He told the jury he isn't trying to break NASCAR. He wants a partnership, something more balanced, something that helps teams survive and grow. He pointed directly at the charter system and said it simply isn't fair and needs a better compromise. Jordan explained the economics bluntly. The revenue split, he said, was lower than anything he had seen in any business he's ever invested in. And that's coming from a man who has built billion-dollar ventures. His investment in 23XI? Around $35 to $40 million, including $28 million for a charter that has now expired because the team refused to sign NASCAR's latest agreement. But throughout the testimony, Jordan's personality kept shining through. When asked to list the teams he played for, he proudly mentioned the Chicago Bulls and skipped the Washington Wizards entirely. The attorney pressed him about it, and Jordan smirked and said, "I try to forget, but I did." He talked about his childhood, about going to races with his family at Darlington, Talladega, Charlotte, and Rockingham. To them, those weekends were vacations. He remembered rooting first for Richard Petty like his dad, then switching to Cale Yarborough. And with Denny Hamlin sitting in the gallery, Jordan joked, "The original number 11. Sorry, Denny." Today, 23rd XI Racing has grown far beyond the little startup team that debuted in 2021. 3 Cup cars, 10 wins between Tyler Reddick and Bubba Wallace, a deep playoff run. And according to Jordan, they're only getting started. But this trial will decide a lot, not just for Jordan, not just for 23XI, but for the future of NASCAR itself. So here's the question. Do you think Michael Jordan is right to challenge the system, or is NASCAR doing what it must to protect the sport? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to NewsLine USA for daily sports updates where the game never stops.